What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. As y'all can see by the title, we got to go into this because this is serious to me. Y'all might not look at it as too much or nothing, but it's a real serious thing. Um, I'll repeat the title. The title says people who can afford it don't have to prove it. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that society has created this terrible standard. It's been set in place that a person's value is to be determined based on a outward appearance, a materialistic level. And an outward appearance can in some cases be just that. It can be an appearance. It can appear to be something that is actually not. So we have fallen under so much pressure because of that standard that society has set that it has caused many of us, most people, to live a lifestyle financially that is beyond their means. So we're trying to look a certain way, and in trying to look that certain way, it's beyond what our income is able to keep up with. So we look at people, and other people look at us and say, look at his shoes. Wow, man, she driving that. Man, wow, she couldn't get her hair done before she came up here. Man, look at this dude. You know, that is the basis by which we determine if you somebody or if you nobody, based on what you got on, how you look. Never considering that, again, a lot of these people are basically going broke just so they can walk outside of wherever they live and have other people to think that they got it like that, when in reality they don't. I got to get this iPhone. I got to be seen with the top, whatever it is comes out. I have to be seen with it. But you bad at getting by. Now on the flip side, you have many individuals who are actually truly wealthy. Not rich, truly wealthy. Generationally wealthy. And in a lot of cases, they never show themselves to be this overly flamboyant person in terms of I got to show that I can wear this, I can afford this particular suit, I can drive this particular car. They may have those things, but in everyday life, they just not walking around flaunting that or trying to look like that. I would assume it would be kind of tiring. And if you really notice, a lot of the really wealthy people, they seem to get more casual the more wealthy they become. Because guess what? They no longer have to prove. Or they may have never felt like they have to prove and show everybody, hey, look at me, I got money. Hey, look at me, I'm wealthy. They may have never felt like that. Or if they did at one point, you be rich long enough, you kind of grow out of it. You have. I would assume there's some people who never thought like that, but I would assume that there have been people that if you at one point in your life didn't have nothing, and then you came up, you may have had a slight degree of vindictive spirit to say, man, I'm gonna show everybody now. But a mature person kind of grows out of that mindset, like I ain't gotta prove nothing to people anymore. They already know what it is. If I show up in some flip flops and some faded jeans and a little beat up cap, nobody's gonna trip because they already know what it is. Now, am I saying that there are not times where you should clean up and get decked out. And of course, absolutely, time and place. Definitely occasions. Definitely times where you bring out the nice whip and things of that nature. Definitely times where you do all of that. But when people got it, they don't feel the need to prove it unless there's something inside of them that hasn't been resolved. It's like if you were a jujitsu master. You walk down the street every day pretty much knowing that the average person wouldn't be able to beat you in a fight. You just know it. But that doesn't mean you walk around bucking up the people and trying to whoop everybody, and the slightest thing somebody say to you, you trying to prove that you have this skill. Nah. The humility kicks in. You hide your sword until absolutely necessary. So a telltale sign of people who kind of, are not used to having something, or people who haven't resolved certain mental issues. And I don't mean like mental issues like we would think about severe mental illness. I mean just a mental um, problem of I got to show everybody that I'm somebody. People who haven't resolved those types of things, they kind of go out of their way to be on some look at me, look at me, look at me, look what I got. And other people who may not have anything, they still will look at other people like he must be broke. Look how she lives. She must be broke. See? Something going on up here when you think like that. But, and I'm no fan of Bill Gates and none of these other cats because we know what they do. But just to use him as an example, you don't see this cat walking around here. This dude wears some little beat up tennis shoes, some jeans, and a little shirt. Shirt looked like it came out of Target or something like that. Because why? Don't have to. Don't need to. I have no desire to prove to anybody. See? Just be who you are. Be what you be. Do what you do. And in most cases, it's not even wise for everybody to know your situation. You ain't gotta be putting people on your financial situation. And it's really messed up if you really not living like that. And you giving yourself the appearance, because that's that word again, appear. You appear to be this way, but you're not. It's not wise to do that. Set yourself up for different scenarios and things of that nature. So the people who really got it, a lot of times, you got some high cappers out there now. Don't get me wrong. You got some show outs out there that still got it and like to still show it. But for the most part, the people who got it, that can really afford it, they don't have anything to prove. They ain't even true. They don't care what you think. So let's stop being so judgmental and looking people up and down. Like, who made you the police in terms of deciding who's important based on how they look to you and how you feel they should look? Look at that. Look, man. See, I ain't got no money. Look at that shirt. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. It's your big brother, K-Rino. I'll catch y'all real soon. Much love. Peace.